Yo, yo, everybody, how's it going? How are we all? Apple, how are you doing, bud? Bring me up here we go. Hello? Mistveil House Clash set of cards just in Mistveil. I've finally gone through all my bulk and I don't own nearly half the actual rare cards in the game. Yeah, it is certainly interesting. I know that's like, Bonds of Attraction Blue is like such an incredibly hard card for me to find for some reason, and then somebody gave me all their Mistveil bulk and I had enough now, so. But for sure, can be hard to find those bulks, but it's good to know you at least have the commons. You know, worst case scenario, you could just use stuff for commoner, which isn't terrible either. So, Commoner Assassins. Ooh, yeah, there you go, Dylan, dude. Good to see you, man. Yeah, this it's actually funny enough. Wednesday, I have a new episode of the pod that's coming out here, and I talk about how interesting it's going to be to have demi-heroes in commoner, because the only demi-heroes we have are the demi-heroes that are for Teklevosin and Levia. And now we have token rarity demi-heroes that we get to put in Arachne. So I'm very curious to see how it's going to work out. It's going to be so fun. Yeah, the commoners, I brought Arachne Solitary Confinement to a commoner event that I ran this Saturday, this recent Saturday. And it was so much fun. Like, I love commoner. I'm so excited to actually, like, I got a good amount of the people in the community for Colorado to get excited about commoner and want to come out and play. So it's very exciting. I can't wait. I look forward to doing more stuff with that. So Demi Heroes, that's right. Yeah, in a month. Yeah, it's gonna be soon, right? A month from now, we'll have Demi Heroes and Commoner. I still don't know if that's going to be like enough. It allows you to put in like assassin cards that would normally not be good to be used as fodder for the Demi Heroes, maybe. But I think at the end of the day, I just hope that there are good stealth cards that come in common again, because I think the stealth cards that came out in Mistveil are cracked in Commoner. The Outsiders ones are okay, but the ones in Mistveil, cracked. The fact that they were not Mystic, and those got to just be in common, things like, Desires of Flesh and stuff like that, Bonds of Memory, you're able to get those in, those are just assassin cards. They're not Mystic Assassins, so it's pretty cool, I gotta say. Very excited to see what's happening there. I'm doing built so far as 5. 5's pretty good though, Taylor. Like 5's pretty good. He definitely was a lot better when Stubbies was a thing in Commoner, but for what it's worth, I mean, like, he does the thing. Play 3 Draconic cards, get a Phoenix Flame, swing Phoenix Flame, Lava Burst. Like, that's the deck, right? So, still very, very much so a viable strategy if you like playing Commoner. So, we're slowly getting more into it. We're gonna have to replace one of our armor. Ooh, yeah, dude! I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped that I really hope that it was because of the Battle Hardened that that we see more people wanting to take on Commoner. As I'm sure many of you who've been with the channel for a long time know, I've been talking about Commoner for ever, and how it's like such a premier format to get people in, and it's also just a nice break. People don't have to worry about being like, yeah, I don't know if I really want to do that. Like, I'm not really comfortable with the format. Like, it's $10 for you to get into the format in most cases, unless you need like the stuff from the Tolarian Community College deck. So, pretty good. Let me press a stealth attack, dude. I feel you. That would be pretty sick. Boop, boop. Little +1. I agonize over downgrading the deck from CC to
Yeah, it definitely doesn't provide as much of a ceiling as he does in CC, but
In a 20 health format, like, you're still able to pump out a lot of damage. So, and you don't have to worry about like several of the things that tend to kill Fi. Like, you can just build them in a weird, wonky way and still have them be pretty viable, or more so fiable, I guess, right? Arachne only had one comment. Yep, Spider's Bite's it. That's it. That's all they had was just Spider's Bite. So, hey, what's up, Jacob? Hearing an echo because I somehow have you on my podcast playing on another tab. Well, then, yeah, it's just me. It's just me doubling in your ears. Hello, Jacob ×2. Woo! It's good to see everybody here today. I'm so excited to see you guys pop in and say hi. I know, I'm pretty sure I didn't change the thumbnail for this to not say late night in Volcor. It's definitely not late and or night. So, but I'm doing this because I have some time. I got 5 videos edited, scheduled, and ready to go. And now I'm just waiting until about like a few hours from now before I get ready to go to my armory for the night, my final armory of 2024. And I figured, you know, what better way to just enjoy some time with the community than just hanging out, vibing, and that's it. So yeah, no, my thumbnail is probably late night in Volcor, not my my title. I don't know if I said title or if I said thumbnail. I don't remember. But no, absolutely. I think it's about time that Assassin does some pretty good stuff. To be honest, I think New does pretty well in Commoner. But, you know, it's hard to be the fatigue deck in Commoner because you only have 20 life and like you have to preserve that every step of the way. And so I think New does pretty well in Commoner, but do I think she's the best? I don't know. You know, lo-fi. Well, I mean, you are listening to lo-fi right now, so I guess theoretically it's kind of like a lo-fi stream, right? What do I need to do? I'm going to look through my sets, and then what we're going to do is we're going to utilize the wonderful Find Alls collection, in which we are going to go through and just kind of look over our master sets and make sure I know what I'm missing, what I'm not missing, and what I can go about, you know, trying to get effectively. Because I have a missing Rosetta set. I have... Is that the only one I've done so far? Remaining cards for Uprising. Yeah, Plunder the Poor's are rare. Yeah. Annihilate the Armed is a common, though. And so is Nyx the Nimble, but not Plunder the Poor. Yeah, Annihilate the Armed is at least a pretty good pick if you're trying to get that 1 for 5 in there. Obviously, Plunder the Poor being the better one, but like, I'd like Annihilate the Armed a lot. Tends to do pretty well. If you're trying to like close out on an Arachne Solitary Confinement turn. But yeah, Arachne Solitary Confinement is Dagger, Stealth card, maybe react with that Stealth card, and then use that last floating 1 to come in with an Annihilate the Armed if you could. Or for no resources, you can play Slay the Scholars, which is, yes, of course, the significantly better 0 for 4. Have things gone down that much? I mean, I think the issue with these numbers here, if they're down, it's because of when I initially created the list. Because a lot of these lists are created under the concept that I bought them at X price when I created the list. And I didn't. So some of the stuff is down, sure, but not like a lot. You know, and it's all comparative to when I put it in there initially. So like, for instance, these dragons are all like in a pretty good spot here, so like they're still pretty cheap as far as things are concerned. That's market pricing. If you look at the low pricing, it's up. But that is the difference there. Did I want to make sure I didn't just like do all that? Let's see. Yeah, Outsiders Master Set. This is good. I really wish I did like a better job at organizing this, but I did not really, so it is what it is. Maybe we'll just take a look at Misfail next. So let me go ahead and create missing part MST master net firm. Okay. So with MST, I don't remember if I told you guys on how this works, right? If you guys are new to master set collecting, I do things a bit different than most in regards to master set collecting. And it's really just what I do is kind of like go against the overall grain, and I like to put my big focus on the card number set and make sure that that's fully represented in the binder. Hopefully you guys can just see me spit all over the place like a psychopath, but I have it set up to where we also include the non-foils as well as the foils, the rainbow foils, in this main part of the set here. And then anything that's like an extended art or a cold foil or something of the sort goes all the way in the back, where you'll be able to see it, you know, you'll be able to see it here. Like we've got the Traverse and this other guy here. So that's kind of what we do for this. That way I can kind of preserve what the set looks like, as well as showing off like the cards themselves as to what order I want them in, showing kind of the highest rarity version you can get in the set baseline, with rainbow foil being like the baseline. And then anything else after that, if it's a extended art. Don't mind this, by the way. I don't know if you can tell, I'm in my like emo gear because I'm doing all my laundry, but like trying to do all that. But I need my hands today, so I'm gonna just have holes in my sleeves. But the government can't tell me what to do. I'll have holes in my sleeves no matter what. What are they gonna say? I organize purely by card number, but I'm not trying to rainbow foil, cold foil to avoid messing with breaking of the card set. That's fair. I think it's good. I think it's a fine thing. Yeah, dude, MCR all day. That's what I'd be blasting if you know, the good old DMCA wasn't gonna come and take me away. But I like doing it by card number. I like showing off the rainbow foils of the set because the rainbow foils are really, really beautiful. And to be honest, like I'm not playing with rainbow foils, so I don't have a means to, or at least like I try not to play with rainbow foils. So I tend to just be able to go, okay, cool, I'm going to put that in there and we're going to make that work. And it'll be for display only. So let me go ahead. I'm going to do this. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go over what I'm missing out of this box, or out of this set, out of MST. And then that way we just kind of have a better idea of what I'm missing. That way I know what to order, if I need to order anything at all. And then we kind of go from there. So, yeah. So obviously one of the first things we are missing is a Mist Cloak Gully. So Mist Cloak Gully, the rainbow foil and the cold foil I know I'm missing. Create transaction. The cold foil. Okay, I got those. I'm gonna make a rainbow foil and a normal binder, and that's usually a pretty good spot too. I guess I like in some situations the non-foil binder just has cards that are not in the rainbow foil, and so the set number bounces around a lot more. And I don't like that. So I tend to just be like, cool, if we can just go literally start at 0, end at like 250 or whatever the you know, the amount of cards are in the set. Even if it goes from non-foil to foil, I think it's fine. I think it still is something that represents the overall set structure and the cards that come in it. So not too bad. The other thing I need actually to be up right now is the Collector Center, which I'm going to bring up right now. If you guys don't know what the Collector Center is, If you go to the fabtcg.com website, if you click on game, there's a collector center where here you can go and check to see every card in the collection of Part the Mistveil, and this will certainly help you kind of build up that binder, show you the stuff that's in there. So I will put this to the side here so we don't have to keep the perks of 2 monitors, as I can just keep it to the side. I'm sure I have a new somewhere, but right now I mean, obviously I have her to play, but I don't have her in the binder. So I am going to add the adult new into the binder. That's going to go in there. And then we do have a Beckoning Mistblade, a Rousing Wave, and Undertow Stiletto. So next we need Gorgon's Gaze. So we're going to look at Gorgon's Gaze. Gorgon's Gaze. Got it. Rainbow Foil. I've covered from Christmas, got all 3 Sly Coopers on my PS5. Oh, dude, I think I got that near immediately. We got when I first got my PS5, I got it right before I moved out here to Colorado. And the first thing I did is I set it up and I was just like, okay, I need to go get PlayStation Plus. I went to go look at PlayStation Plus things, and they were like, yeah, for like $130 or something a year, you could get like our best package of stuff, which comes with all of these old classic PS5, like PlayStation games. You get access to brand new, like nearly brand new games every month. The game catalog that you're able to go with is just like so incredibly vast. And so I was just like, oh, cool. So I can pay $130 a year and play literally thousands of games for no cost. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, sweet. So that's what I did. And all the Sly Coopers were on there. I think we also have access to all the Jack and Daxters, which is another favorite of mine. And then I think we have some Ratchet and Clanks too. But I do have to do that. Siren's Call. I don't know that I have. Do I have another Siren's Call? I don't have one in Rainbow Foil. That's what I don't have. Don't have a Siren's Call in Rainbow Foil. Okay, and then we need a Sacred Arts. And now, to be fair, I do have these cards. I just don't have them in their Marvel versions, and they only came in non-foil in the main set that was not for the Marvel version. There was no Rainbow Foil version of that card, so we are going to keep that rolling there. All right, so then we have Tide Chakras. Let me do a quick thing here. It's gonna help me determine. I hope this is not like insanely bright to you guys. It's not that bad. This is gonna help me determine my Rainbow Foil status for this card. So I'm pretty sure I don't have. I don't think I have Tide Chakras and Rainbow Foil. Yeah, I did all that. No, these are not Rainbow Foil. I also need to change this, because what I've been doing is that I take the card and I put them in the sleeve, right? But I only put it in the outer sleeve if it's the Rainbow Foil version. And this one I did not do that with. So I probably need to fix that so that way I know personally, but I can also just add it to the thing here and make that happen. So, but I know we have, I don't think any of these Tide Chakras are Rainbow Foil. I don't even know that they came in Rainbow Foil now that I think about it. Well, they definitely did. What I'm talking about. They definitely came in Rainbow Foil, so. Okay. So we need 3 Tide Chakras. Let's see here. Tide Chakra. Okay, we need a red, not the LGS one. We need this in Rainbow Foil. And then we need this in Rainbow Foil. And then we need this, not the new one, blue Rainbow Foil. All right, so that's all set there. Then we move into our hisses. I believe I only see We are missing yellow hiss in rainbow foil, so yellow hiss, rainbow foil. There you are. That's from the new deck. Get that out of here. Okay, well this definitely shows blue, but it's yellow. So as long as it's got that there, it's gonna be helpful. So the hisses are good. I believe all these inducements are rainbow foil. They're set. We need a yellow venomous bite. Venomous venom bite. Yellow rainbow foil. And so this is just going to help me determine. I can like pop into the site and just be like, hey, like what cards am I missing? I'm going through like a binder or something. Let's take a look at Slither. Bang Strike Slither. Okay, so that's set. So we need an Enigma Ledger of Ancestry. I know I have one. I know I have one in one of my boxes. I'm pretty sure I opened her. So, or it's in, I think it's actually in one of these things. So I'm not going to add Enigma. I'm almost certain I have it. I just need to find it. This Enigma is good. Then we need the Meridian Pathway. Meridian Pathway in rainbow foil and in gold foil, because it does come in gold foil also. You know what? I guess I should also add in the. I should add in the Marvels because they don't have those either. So we should go for the new Marvel, and then the new Marvel, and then the Enigma Marvel. And then this Enigma Marvel, and then also the Sacred Arts, this one in Marvel. Okay, I think that's everything that came in Marvel so far that we've touched on. We got the Heirloom of the Rabbit Hide, which I probably need a cold foil for. So, Heirloom of the Rabbit Hide. Cold foil means I also have to go back and I have to do that for a Rousing Wave and for Undertow Stiletto. ST cold foil. Now, I want to say I definitely have space for. Did I do this wrong? Oh my god, I think I did. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're gonna have to organize some stuff because we also don't have the Mask of Recurring Nightmares. We do have one in rainbow foil, but we don't have an extended art version. But I'm gonna go ahead and make one for this anyway, just because technically it is missing. Dude, the fact of rainbow foil for that is $16 in freaking insane. Out of the Misfit Heroes, who do you think is the best to teach someone how to play on? Zen probably is the best. Ninjas just tend to be very straightforward and be like, cool, okay, don't block, attack. So, but I think New is really good in teaching people the reaction step and how to properly utilize that. So, and then we have the Heirloom of the Snakehide. Heirloom of the Snakehide. It's just Heirloom of Snakehide, I think. Yeah, Heirloom of Snakehide. I know I have one, so. Why don't I have that here? I have to look into that. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go down the list again. Just confirm. Rabbit, Truths Untold. I actually have a Truths Untold cold foil, and I know I have one in regular, so I think we're good on Truths Untold. Uphold Tradition, I don't think I have a cold foil Uphold. Uphold Tradition. Don't have a cold foil of you. Let's see, what else? Sacred Art. I do have the Sacred Art for her, but I don't have the Marvel, so that out there. And then now we move into these. How did I set this up? Oh, that's right. Manifestations of Mirror Guy is not a Mystic Illusionist card. Making some decks, so good luck with the set fixing. Thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, Zen will be probably the easiest one to build, especially with the bulk that you're given. Beautiful Rainbow Foil 3 visits. Moon Chakra. My Moon Chakras have. I don't think they do. It's hard to tell with these. I don't think they're right. I think it might just be. No, definitely not. Wow, this is like night and day in this room. Swear it's Mystic? I mean, it maybe is. Oh, it is. I don't know why I'm not seeing it here. Weird. Oh, because it's right here. I see how it shows up. Okay. No, you're right. We do need a manifestations of Mirror Guy. We need the rainbow foil, and then we also need the extended art version. Cool. Then we need Moon Chakra. The red is not rainbow foil, so we need a red rainbow foil Moon Chakra. Most of the core majestic cards, should I use those to teach people to play or not? I don't think they're necessary to teach people how to play. If you want to give them like an idea of what the power level's like, you could certainly do it, but I think if you're trying to compare it, you want to keep the rarities to kind of just be within the same realm. Otherwise, you're gonna run into a situation where some people are gonna feel like certain decks are more overpowered than others. Haze, Shelter, Yellow. Okay. Then we have Waning Vengeance, Yellow also. Waning Vengeance, Yellow. This is not... Dang it, what happened? This is what I want. Not Waning Vengeance Yellow from the Enigma set. Waning Vengeance Yellow from MST in Rainbow Foil. Okay. Then we have the Maxing Specters, which are good. We're all set. And then we got Zen. We got Zen, Tamer of Purpose. I have him here. I need his Marvel. And then I also need the Young Marvel. Cool. We do have a 12-petal Kasaya, but we don't have an extended art. So we should go 12-petal extended art. Then we've got a Heirloom of Tiger Hide in cold foil. Stride of Reprisal. What do we have in cold foil? I can double check. I think we do have a cold foil Stride. We do have a cold foil Stride. Oh, and there's our Truth Retold. So we already have that in there. Oh, we do have a cold foil Energy of Stiletto. How am I doing in my life? Hold on. Pink. Cool. One less thing I had to worry about. I don't know why I'm not running it. Should be running it. Okay. And yeah, so we have a Stride, so we don't need that. We need a Rainbow Foil Tooth and Claw. We We need a rainbow foil Shifting Winds of Mystic Beast. We need a Sacred Art Tiger Jade Domain Marvel, but we also need the actual. I have the actual card. I think it's in a Zen deck right now. I have the actual card. I know I do. I know I pulled it. So we gotta put that in there. So now we've got the Wind Chakras. We need the yellow and the blue. Yeah. And the blue to be rainbow foil. And then we've got Companion of the Claw, which currently we just need the red. Companion of the Claw, red. Rainbow foil. Harmony of the Hunt. The yellow. Harmony of the Hunt, yellow. Rainbow foil. You guys collecting anything recently? Anything interesting or exciting in your end? Maybe just a red tiger form. Tiger form incantation. Red. Or is everybody just waiting for the hunted? I know I would be. Got Traverse. We've got both the cold foil and the regular Aquasine shell. I don't think we have the Koi Bless Mono. Any other stuff? We have the Waves and the Skybody Keepaway. So we need Koi Blessed Kimono in cold foil. Koi Blessed Kimono in cold foil. Does it come in? Is the cold foil not also the extended art? Am I crazy? You know what? I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. I literally have the thing up. Koi Bless Kimono, extended art cold foil. Yeah. So, gotta be that. And then we have the Waves of Aquamarine, which I know that we have the cold foil for. The Aqualapse, which I don't believe we have the cold foil for. Waves, Aqualapse. We need Aqualapse. In cold foil. Then we need the Sky Crest Kikoi. Cold foil. We have the Sky Body Kikoi. We need the Sky Hold Kikoi in cold foil. And then we need the Skywalker Kikoi in cold foil. All right. Now we move on to the actual cards. There's the Attune with Cosmic Vibrations, which I think we need the rainbow foil for. Attune with Cosmic Vibrations, rainbow foil. Then we need the Cosmic Awakening, rainbow foil. Cosmic Awakening, rainbow foil. You need the Levels of Enlightenment. We need the regular rainbow foil, but we also need the extended art. You know, late night stream. I know. I didn't think about that when I started. Ooh, excuse me. I always put it in to be like, oh, cool, it'll be late, late night in Volcor, but it's just whatever day. So, thanks, I appreciate that. We have the Unravel Aggression. We need a Dense Blue Mist in this. So, Dense Blue Mist. Rainbow Foil. I need an Orhan of Mystic Tenants in Rainbow Foil. Then I need all my second tenants of Chi to be Rainbow Foil. Second tenant of Chi, Rainbow Foil. Not Enigma, MST, Rainbow Foil. And then the Tide one here, Rainbow Foil. How you doing today, Julian? How the heck do you be? Deep Blue Sea, Wide Blue Yonder, and Big Blue Sky are all foil. Blue Sea. Wide Blue Yonder. Ooh, excuse me, goodness. And Big Blue Sea, Rainbow Foil. Okay. And then we've got the Droplet, Rising Tide, Spillover, and Tidal Surge. Looks like Droplets, Rainbow Foil, Tidal Surge, and Spillover, but Rising Tide is not. So I need a Rising Tide. Rising Tide, Rainbow Foil. That's good. Then we've got Wash Away. Wash Away. Rainbow Foil. First tenet of Chi Moon is Rainbow Foil. Tide Wind is not. So first tenet of Chi Wind. Cool. All right. And now for all these other ones, I have every single one of these. What do you call them? Every single one of these cards here for what do you call it? For Transcend cards. I just need the other. Also, I'm just realizing now that Bonds of Agony, I don't have a Rainbow Foil of that, which means that the one that I did get is Rainbow Foil. Here, put it in the Master Set. Already in the sleeve and everything. Slightly different color, but different color, but it's fine. Okay. So what we know is that for these Mystic Transcend cards, I don't have the Marvels for all of them, but I do have one for Passover. So drop in the ocean. Marvel. We also need the Homage to Ancestors. Marvel. Then we have the Passover. Path Well Traveled. Marvel. Then we have Preserve Tradition. Preserve? Preserve. It'll help to know English. Preserve Tradition. Rising Sun, Setting Moon. Easily one of the most beautiful cards in Flesh and Blood to date. Stir the Pot. And then Grains. Grain that tips the scale. Yo, what's up, Yama? How are ya? Up in the States? Not too much, dude. Not too much. Vibing. It's almost New Year's, so I'm just getting some busy work done with my collection to make sure it's all in the correct order and everything. So I'm just making sure I'm up to date with what I'm missing from my MST master set and then going from there. So working a bit before a long break till the 6th. Nice, there you go. Yeah, we had Christmas off in the middle of the week last week, and now we have I'll go to work tomorrow and then I'll be off and then I'll go to work for the rest of the week. So I always hate when that happens, where like you take like there's like a day off in the middle of the week that you're just like, ugh, bleh, I don't want to do all that. Okay, so we do have a Bonds of Agony in here. I should check. Do I have a Persuasive Prognosis in my new deck that is Rainbow Foil? I don't think I do. Persuasive Prognosis. But how you been? How's life out there? How you surviving? I don't think any of these are right. I just have another prognosis, so I might even put this in my binder. How's your flesh and blood journey going? So I need a persuasive prognosis. Persuasive prognosis in Rainbow Foil. $17 freaking, man. Crazy. Art of Desire, Body and Soul. Art of Desire. My mic didn't get turned off. Body and then Soul. Doing locals, but mostly waiting and seeing what the Hunted's going to bring. Join Tender Worlds. I did not know that. How was that? I heard it was a blast. Like a super, super fun time. I wish I could have gone. At least I'll be able to go this year, maybe. Depending on the price and where it's located. Ooh, I mean, you made day 2 at Worlds, though. That's pretty good. Like, that's pretty good, dude. Congrats. Who were you, kicked out Tarpatano? Who were you on? Were you on Dory? Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Awesome shit. I love it when people who are just like really big into like making sure that their their hero that they love is represented. Bonds of Memory, yellow and blue. Memory yellow and Bonds of Memory blue. Meta call for the Rune Blades is it was going to be mostly represented. Plus, I have good game versus Counted Blessings decks. Nice, there you go. Yeah, and it's a pretty good meta to go into. Rune Blade and CYB stuff. What ended up taking you out? Oh, there you go. I guess real quick. 1 normal Enigma, 2 new Who Screwed You CC portion. Yeah. What's up, Eric? How are ya? Nice to have you here. Welcome on in. Hopefully you're doing well today. Yeah, right. You're just like, get that stuff out of here. You're not gonna block me? Okay, cool. I guess I'll just like do everything that I need to do. Desires of Flesh red. I need Desires of Flesh blue. Blue Rainbow Foil. Okay. Surprised how many of these are missing. I don't have a single rainbow foil for Impulsive Desire. That's a lie. Impulsive Desire. I don't have the red. I don't have a yellow or a blue. All right. 0-2 and a bye in the draft, losing a second game to a massive misplay. Yeah, the draft portion is normally what screws up like everybody. I've realized like it's so funny because so many people are just like so CC focused here in the States that like any opportunity for a draft, whenever a draft comes up, people are immediately like, no, I don't really want to play it. But like it's so pivotal to your game plan that like you want to keep playing it. Like you should be playing draft. Mine's Desire, yellow and blue. Mine's Desire, yellow and blue. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, you know. You just kind of do as best as you can and then try to get as many side events as you can going. It's always my ticket there. I don't think I could ever, like, unless I'm part of, like, a testing team, I don't know that I'll ever plan to get into, like, a big event like that. Just because, like, I'd much rather just be playing side events. Because, like, the value, there's, like, so much value there. But I don't know. Cosmo, 10,000 year reunion. Get this in rainbow foil. 2 armories and a single draft pro quest before Worlds. I mean, you at least, you know, you day 2'd with little to no practice, right? So outside of the fact that, like, I think that's the difference, though, right? Is that, like, you don't really need to practice on Dory. You know Dory, right? You know her. And that's why it's much easier for you to place, is because you know what she does, you know your lines, you know how to play her into most heroes. So rainbow foil. I've been meditating, want to invest in some flesh and blood. Is buying a couple of boxes of Crucible of War First Ed and Monarch First Ed to keep a couple years make sense? I think Crucible of War First Ed is fine if you prefer sealed investing. I think Crew First Ed is great. Monarch First Ed, probably not. Crew First Ed is the shortest printed set in Flesh and Blood, next to Everfest. So, I do think that if you're going to pick up anything, Crew is pretty good. But, you know, if you've really got the gumption, you can get something like Welcome to Wraith First Ed or Arcane Rising First Ed. Those will have a lot of value over time, but this is a player's market for Flesh and Blood. I'm not sure if you're aware of the market. Most of the money to be made in Fab is in the singles, at least initially, if you're doing like sales on a regular basis. But if you're looking to just invest, right, buy product and sit on it, you're going to want to get cold foils. You're going to want to get marvels. So those are like the single products you'll want. And then you'll also want to get a bunch of the First Ed exclusive cards or the First Ed sealed boxes of preferably WTR, Arcane Rising, and Crucible of War. So, practice against more competitive people. Yeah, there you go. Well, I think it's important, Yama, that you at least walked away from Worlds with the knowledge that you could do better with proper training. And I would imagine you're probably going to do that come next time, right? So... Right. Like, you made day 2. You made day 2 at Worlds. Like, that's good.